Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot and this reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Hello Gemini and thank you for joining me. Gemini, your overall energy at this time is the World card. Okay, so you have the World card. So a lot of you are in a process of transformations. Things are changing in your life. Some of you, you're moving, relocating, changing jobs. Some of you are getting new extensions in your family. Some of you are getting in relationships. Some of you are getting out of relationships. Some of you are changing career paths. So if you get where I'm saying, you have the World card. So Gemini, your life at this time is about change, growth, and expansion for a lot of you right now. So some way and somehow your world is changing. Okay, let's go here to the past here, Gemini. You have the Five of Wands. So some of you, you could have been getting in some kind of arguments or disagreements with people. This could even be people you work with, co-workers. Again, this is in your past position. This could be family, where you feel like it's a lot of family that's kind of maybe at each other or at you. This is like a disconnect here, okay, with this Five of Wands. I do feel like a lot of you do feel like in the past there was maybe a lot of pressure on you. That's what I'm picking up, and that can look in a lot of different ways. It can be pressure from just overall life pressure, or pressure from a particular relationship. It could be pressure from your job or just everyday life. But here I feel what I'm picking up, there was a lot of pressure on you from someone or something. And I feel like you needed to defend yourself here, okay? You needed to stand up for yourself. This, again, is in your recent past. So it is a particular stand that some of you Geminis have made over the recent past months, or the recent past, where you have took a stand here with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like taking a stand to defend yourself or to stand your ground in a certain direction of what it is that you want, okay? And that could be where that change came from for a lot of you. So whatever it is that you decided to say no more to, or you were standing your ground on, opened the door for this new change to come in, okay? I say that too because you have at the center of the reading the Eight of Cups here, Gemini. So again, this is where some of you have walked away here from something. Usually when this is the Cups, this is the Eight of Cups, but this represents emotion. So it was something that wasn't fulfilling to you anymore that you decided that you needed to let go of and walk away from. Could be the reason why you felt this energy to stand up and defend yourself and walk away from something that was no longer serving you or no longer good for your well-being. This could be a relationship. This could be a career choice. This could be anything that you have recently decided to say no more to. Right? And it's something that you guys have been dealing with or holding on to for a long time here, because I have the Four of Pentacles here, right here with it. So, and it's something that you maybe let go of, and it could be a relationship, but it's something, and for some of you, you're contemplating doing this. And with that, you have the Tower, okay? So with that Tower, it's like something that you walked away from, and it caused a lot of things to change in your life, okay? For some of you. If you haven't done that yet, that is what this is about for you to do, right? It's something that you need to let go of or walk away from here, Gemini. But for some of you, you already have. And I feel like either because it was disappointing to you, hurt you in some way, Gemini, with the Three of Swords. So whatever this is that you were letting go of was hurting you anyway, or it was something that had some kind of heartbreak to it. But you have been carrying this for a long time, and I feel like when you did whatever you did, or when you decide to walk away from something, or when you decide to let something go, it either changes your life or your world, or it was a shock to people, right? With the Tower cards, because you see how that's on fire and all the flames are on it. This is like saying no more, right? I'm not dealing with this anymore. And so this is like you guys sitting up there saying like, you know, it's like burning the house down. You know, you're not dealing with that anymore. And it shocked somebody. The house ain't standing anymore. It's not the way that it was. And it was something that you guys have been dealing with, carrying for a long time. Some of you is a third-party situation. Some of you is just a person you maybe been dealing with for a long time. For others of you, it's just something you've been carrying with you from childhood, and something you've been carrying for a long time with that Four of Pentacles. That's been causing you a lot of hurt here, okay? Some of you definitely have a soulmate here. I have the Two of Pentacles. I know you probably can't see that good. Okay, so you do have the soulmate here. Some of you do have a relationship, partnership, some kind of contract or arrangement with someone here. Okay, for a good number of you, you're happy. You know, if you're in a relationship for a good number of you. Now, of course, not all of you. For those of you, you know who you are. You're in a happy, committed relationship with this Ten of Cups. Or ultimately, this is your goal here for some of you who are in that kind of relationship. Of course, not all of you. You're showing up in your own reading, Gemini. So a lot of you could be feeling a lot more empowered at this time with the King of Swords energy. You're feeling yourself a lot more. You're feeling more empowered of what it is that you want in the direction you want your life to take moving forward after something that you have finally released and walked away from. I feel like you're feeling more in command and more in charge to dictate what it is that you want moving forward for a lot of you. Okay. You also have the Six of Swords, so you are in a process of healing. So like I said, it was something that you guys, some pain, disappointment that Geminis have been carrying for a long time, okay? And that could show up in career choices, other people, family, relationships, friendships, the world itself. It's just some disappointment that you guys have been carrying. But I feel like a lot of you are starting to release that energy and allowing Spirit to move you somewhere new and allowing you to be healed here. You have decided to quit carrying something and make excuses for something. You have walked away from something here in order to start something new. All right. A lot of you are getting ready to do something on your own as well. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is about being independent and self-sufficient. A lot of you could be living a single life, but this is where you guys are getting ready to be the creator of your life, right? You're having even more power to do that. What comes with that is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is empowering you to use your creativity at this time and to exert your power at this time through your intellect and your communication, Gemini, okay? So a lot of you will be having more money or opportunities to create money or generate money as long as you stay in that seat of power, okay? I have no, make sure before I say this, I have one knight here. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But your energy is very powerful at this time, Gemini. You are showing up as kings here. So we have the King of Swords, which is your energy, and the King of Wands, which is a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But the King of Wands energy is a very powerful energy as well, very creative, dominating, okay? You know, full of courage and creativity and passion to succeed in whatever it is that they want to do. So a lot of you are exuberating this kind of, a lot of you are exuberating this kind of energy, Gemini, where you are now looking at life at how you can paint the picture, how you can create it, and knowing that you are very equipped to do that. I feel this very, like this very powerful energy coming from this reading for a lot of you, Gemini. And if you don't feel this way, I hope watching this reading empowers you to do that, because there's a lot of positive energy getting ready to happen for you. I feel like a lot of you felt like you needed to stand up for yourself here. I feel like either you felt like a lot of things were coming at you or you had a lot of responsibilities. We'll get to that in just a minute, because I have the Ten of Wands here twice. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Ten of Wands is here twice. All right, Gemini. So a lot of you do maybe or have felt like there was a lot of responsibilities on you. Okay, maybe around family. Maybe you feel like you take a lot of weight and responsibility when it comes to family. A lot of you just feel like there's a lot of things responsibility-wise that you need to do or figure out moving forward. Maybe you feel like it's a lot of things you got to do. All right. Your hopes and fears is also this Ten of Wands. It's like feeling like you're not going to be able to drop some weight or burden here for some of you. And the other one is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles with the hopes and fears, it's like you guys are feeling like a fear, should I say, because this is just a fear, hopes and fears. It's not real. But some of you having a fear of lack, a fear of maybe not having enough, a fear of having so much on your plate that you're not going to be able to figure it out for some of you. For others of you, I'm picking up on This has something to do with finances, okay? I want to say it correctly. A lot of you are fearing that you're not going to have enough to sustain yourself for what you need moving forward. A lot of you could be feeling like you might not make enough, or those of you who do make enough, it's like I feel a fear or a worry about money, and feeling like a lot of responsibility is falling on yourself when it comes to money, okay? If you are worried about money or financial constraints is something that's on your mind, okay? I want to let you know it looks like you guys will be celebrating some kind of reward or celebrating some kind of victory, something that news comes in that you will be celebrating here, and it will help you kind of drop these burdens. When the 10 of Wands show up, there's an ending, okay? That's the whole point of the 10, is getting to the point of where you're dropping these burdens and embracing, making your hands free enough to accept something new from the universe. When you're carrying so much, your hands are closed, you're full, right? You can't carry anything, but when you drop it, your hands can open again, and you can be able to receive what the universe and God and Spirit is trying to offer you, Gemini. It's hard to receive those things if you're living in fear consciousness, right? If you're fearing and worrying that you won't have enough, or fearing and worrying about your bills all the time. And I'm saying this because Spirit is directing me to touch on this subject for some of you, or whoever needs to hear this, okay? You don't need to fear that, all right? You just need to keep moving forward for a lot of you, and really exuding that power we were talking about. Some of you definitely are in a partnership, or will be in a partnership where you are a power couple. I have two of the same energy showing up. This is the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, okay? So some of you will be in like a power couple, or some of you are in any energy level where you are matching each other's energy, very creative and passionate. Some of you could be working with your partner, or thinking about working with your partner. I don't know where that came from, but it came out, okay? Some of you are contemplating leaving a partnership. It's going to be different for all of you. You know that how your relationship is going to know what story is being told here for you, okay? You know, if you don't have a very positive relationship, if you have a lot of problems, then, you're probably not showing up as a power couple right now. For those of you who are very good and in a solid relationship, and you feel positive about the relationship, you are showing up as a power couple, and there is a soulmate that is a happy and kindred spirit here. Okay, for others of you where there could be a relationship you were dealing with, this is where Spirit is telling you, it's time for you to kind of walk away from something you've been carrying and holding on for a long time. It's time for you to release it and embrace something new. You still got that 7 of Wands here again. Here, the 7 of Wands again is about standing your ground and defending yourself, and taking action. If you have not moved your life in a certain direction and took action on a certain direction, that you want to take personally. If it's a relationship you need to leave, if it's a relationship that you're trying to create and build, if there is a new project or something that you've been working on doing, Spirit is telling you to move towards that here with the 8 of Wands, okay? So they want you to move towards those things, Gemini. All right, remember, you have the World card, so your life is in a process of transformation, shifting, and changing. And what that's going to bring in for you, beautifully enough, as you go through this, you're in a process of healing. So learn to release and go with the flow. You will have the wish fulfillment card. This is the 9 of Cups. This is also showing up with the World card. So as you go through these transformations at these times, Gemini, Spirit wants you to know that they are aligning you to your highest wishes to coming true. Okay, so there's nothing to fear here, nothing for you to be worried about at this time. Whatever that needs to close out of your life, whatever it is that you need to change and let go of, let it go with peace and grace, okay? You don't need to hold on to anything. You don't need to fight to stay anywhere. I'll let the universe move you and guide you to this new world, to this new transformation. Let it, whatever needs to shake off, let it go, okay? Because where it's aligning you is to your wish fulfillment, to your happiness, to your gifts, okay? That is what I have for you, Gemini. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. And until you're back here, bye for now.